Welcome to the Daily App Show. Today we have an application for your iPhone as well as your iPod Touch and Android devices called KPI Alerts. Open up the application, you'll be asked to log in with your username and ID, or if you need to, you can register and go ahead and get a KPI Alerts account. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my username and password, and we're going to go into the dashboard. So here are my alerts that I've set up. You see I have online sales and gold. I can swipe down from the top of the page to refresh, and it's going to refresh all of my KPIs. Down below I have some charts, and I can swipe over and view some sales setup online shop information such as my minimum, average, and alerts. And then I can swipe over and even see some Google News based upon keywords that have been set up for those KPIs. And if I tap on my gold one, you notice everything down at the bottom is going to switch as well, and I can swipe through and view all of my vital information. Now I can also share these KPIs with someone. If I tap in the top left hand corner, that's my share option. It's going to open up my share sheet here in iOS and allow me to share this with all my friends via any of my favorite apps. Now I can also see some projections over here on the right hand side. So you see that green arrow on gold, that means I'm above my projections, and if I tap on that I can see if there's anything that's been changed as well. And then I can tap on the top one, on my online sales, I'm actually below my projections, and I can see that represented by the red arrow. Now what I can do is let's set up a new KPI. We can come into the next tab here in KPI List, and you see we currently have online sales and gold. I can sort in the top right hand corner, I can rearrange them or even delete them if I wanted to. Tap the add button, it's going to allow us to add, and these are going to pull in from our KPI wizard, and it's going to pull in from our email templates that we've set up. So any emails that we've sent to our KPI account is going to automatically be coming to the app. In our emails tab, our messages here, we can see all the messages that we have. And these have been set up with templates that you set up when you send in the emails, and KPI is going to read those email templates and allow you to set them up in the wizard. So I'm going to go ahead and use my market summary from Monday. Let's go ahead and tap on that for gold. And now we're going to choose a value for our step. Now it's reading this. It either reads your attachments or whatever is in the email itself. And I'm going to just select a box itself to actually be the value for this one. So if I wanted this specific field to be the value, I'll go ahead and select. On my date, I'm going to go ahead and select the date here, and you see I can do from that range. And then what I can do is even select text to omit, and I can go ahead and select this value here, and now I've got that. And we'll tap done, and now we're going to do a summary. So I can do alias, description, I can get alerts of lower than or higher than, I can set target dates, the date that it currently is, the format, the date interpretation, is it cumulative, do I want default display, and any keywords. Keywords are going to be those Google alerts that we saw in the beginning of the screen. So once you've entered in all the information here that you want to, just tap confirm. We'll go ahead and choose a date format. And now that we've entered in all the information, we'll tap confirm, and now it's going to set up our KPI, and it's been added into our main screen. So now if we come out and refresh, we have a third KPI that we've added, and if we had filled in more of the information, we'd see all these different keywords, and all the information down below would be changing. And now we have our messages tab, which we saw earlier. We can see that this is a text field, when it was sent in, how many context IDs, how many KPIs, and what it's going to go into. So I tap on that, you see I have the actual email here, and this is what's pulling in. And being that we've set up a template with our company, and this is just how we're going to be a default email, all of our employees are going to email us in like this, and then that way it's going to pull in on KPI for that template that we set up and pull in all the vital information. And then our last tab is going to be our settings, where we can see our email, password. We can upgrade our trial version. We can clear all of our data. And we have our KPI Alerts email. This is where we're going to send all of our KPI alerts. That way, whenever we get an email into this account, the KPI Alerts will automatically update all of our KPIs. And then we can choose our notification settings and messages. So once again, this application is called KPI Alerts. If you like it, be sure to pick it up in the App Store or Google Play Store today.